Time for one last look at sports with Mira and a real plow horse on the wrestling mat.
You like that word, don't you, AJ? Well, ability in sport, like anything, will only take you so far. And one island wrestler that has the deadly combination of natural athletic gifts with an uncompromising work ethic. This week's Island MVP is the two-time reigning provincial champion with designs on something much bigger. Here's Jordan Cunningham.
It's a chess match with chin straps.
It's the old gladiator sport.
Nolan Mitchell is a modern-day gladiator, and that means he doesn't play well with others. But it's what makes him a great wrestler.
If you lose, it's because of your fault. It's not because of the refs, the judges. It's not because your teammates let you down. It's between you and your opponent.
It's a lonely road paved with great rewards. He's the only wrestler at Claremont Secondary. He's also the best in BC. Earlier this month, Nolan struck gold at provincials in the 45 kilo class, and he did so in style.
To go big or go home, it's, make a show of it.
Nolan would be successful, I think, at pretty much any sport he chose to do, and it's exciting that he chose wrestling.
Nolan crosses the Malahat to hit the mat. He takes the bus twice a week to Duncan to hone his skills with the Couch and Valley Wrestling Club, and when Dad's driving, he comes here to the Alberni Valley Wrestling Club to take cues from Coach James Messenger.
Some wrestlers are a little more, I guess you call it bread and butter type thing, and Nolan's not afraid to take the risk offensively or defensively. But I think the willingness to take risks rather than just playing it safe all the time means you're going to be successful as you move on.
Nolan may not get the same opportunity as Port Alberni Olympic wrestling hero Travis Cross. The IOC is removing wrestling from the Summer Olympics, but Nolan's goals and grades are still lofty.
I would like to go post-secondary, maybe SFU, but I want to keep all my doors open, education, wrestling.
Nolan Mitchell's mastery of the mat makes him this week's Island MVP. He's fundraising for his trip to Nationals, which happened April 5th in Saskatoon. Last year, he came back with bronze, but this time...
Just gold. Gotta bring home the gold.
Jordan Cunningham, CTV Sports.
Thanks, Jordan. Well, we know there are plenty of other island superstars just like Nolan Mitchell right here on Vancouver Island, and we want to continue to tell those great stories, so keep those emails coming to islandmvp@ctv.ca to nominate your MVP. Be sure to watch every Wednesday and every day as we profile our island's top talent. Well, if you think the 45-minute rush hour commute to Colwood can be a pain, imagine being the Victoria Grizzlies and the Powell River Kings today. Wild winds caused the cancellation of ferries from Powell River to Comox, forcing both teams to take 3 boats just to get to Bear Mountain Arena. That's a good reason to head to the rink tonight and show your support. The start time for tonight's Game 5 has been pushed back from 7:15 to 7:30. Big win for the Grizz last night. We pick it up 1-0 Grizzlies in the second with the Kings storming, but Brady Rollo, the Cowboy, somehow keeps it up. Later in the second, Grizz on the power play. Miles Fitzgerald goes cross ice for brother Leo. No mistake, 2-0 visitors after 2. And in the third, Scotty D, the voice of the Grizzlies. Take it away.
Young snapshot, not go to this. DJ Jones! Sorry, check that. Nolan DeYoung chipped in by...
Oh my goodness, David Mazurek knocks in Nolan DeYoung's rebound. Make it 3-0. The Grizzlies added on a couple more for a 5-1 victory, forcing that deciding Game 5 tonight at Bear Mountain Arena. Grizz turned in a defensive gem, held Powell River to just 12 shots on goal. Opening faceoff, as we said, pushed back to 7:30 tonight. And the winner of tonight's Kings and Grizzlies contest will play the winner of this game. The Alberni Valley Bulldogs battled back from an 0-2 series deficit to force Game 5. We will hear from Avs' big dog, Kevin Willison, during a Vancouver Island Report. Well, the postseason is just beginning for the Victoria Royals. The team hit the ice today for the last time at Save-On Foods, the Memorial Centre, before heading out on the road, where they will be up against a familiar foe in the Kamloops Blazers. That is the same team that swept the Royals in last season's playoffs. There will be no surprises awaiting the Royals in the interior. They know exactly what the Blazers bring.
And obviously we're going into a real tough building to play in, and we're facing a real good team. So we have to make sure that the structure in our game, everybody understands it, and a lot of it this week has been reviewed.
Well, if there's one thing in the Royals' favor in this series, it's that they know how to play through adversity. They haven't had a healthy lineup in months and still won't in the postseason. Rookies making their postseason debut will be heavily relied upon to produce points, but it's the veterans who will be vital as the Royals chase that all-important franchise-first playoff victory.
Yeah, you know, when I was 16 once in this league, and I was in the playoffs, and I know the older guys were telling me, you gotta be ready and geared up for it. It's the pace has changed, and you gotta buckle down a lot. And our young guys have been able to adapt really well this year so far. So I think it's not gonna be any different in the playoffs for them. They're gonna be able to get their feet wet pretty quick and help the boys out.
Well, it's a good responsibility to have for me. It's a little bit of pressure, but it's opportunity, and it's as obviously I'm the oldest guy in the room, so guys are going to be looking up to me, and then I got to lead the younger guys, and there's lots of older guys that'll help with that, and then younger guys will push.
2 Game 5s going on the island tonight, Andrew. You made me call it last night. I called it wrong. Your call tonight.
I want to talk about junior hockey play-by-play.
How good is that, eh? Scotty Didman, the most excited man in hockey, right there.
You can't find that anywhere else. That's where the people. That's the passion. That's where the people with the passion are.
I'm going to do that on highlights from now on.
Go for it.
I'll do it one day. See if people catch on.
I've conveniently avoided making a call in those games.
Nice
Thanks,
dodge
Myra.
there.
We'll see
Way
you a
to
little
stick
later.
handle that, buddy.
Thanks.